guys, and welcome back to my channel and today's video. So today I'm gonna do a full face, almost a full face anyway, of first impression. I do think I don't have any new concealer and cream contour, but I think that everything else I am trying today is a brand new. So I'm gonna try out the Nevin Cosmetics Daydream palette. I am going to try out the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation. I'm going to try out the Wet n Wild Loose Highlighting Powder, Essence Powder, Sigma Eyeshadow Primer. Like, I have a lot. This is gonna be a full face of first impression, almost full face. So yeah, if you want to see everything I have used today and what I think about them, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get into it. I don't know what is up with my lighting today, so I do apologize for that. But we are going to start off with this foundation. This is from Wet n Wild, and I bought this a while ago, maybe in like March or something, like a long while ago, and I had it in my collection just because of the fact that I thought that I will put it away, and when I am a little bit bored with my foundations, I will take this out. So I have mine in the shade Light Ivory, and this only contains 15 grams, so this is a half foundation, you could say. So it comes with a little puff like this, and then you take it out, and this is the foundation. Oh, I thought that this was a mirror. No, I don't have any new primers. I have already primed with the e.l.f. Glow Lotion and the Milk Blurring Primer Stick. I think you should apply it with a sponge, but I think I'm gonna try it with a brush actually. So I'm just dipping this in, and we're gonna see. I can do half-half maybe. Do you see how many spots I have on my face? I have been obsessed with like picking my skin. So I've seen a little dot right here, and I've been picking it. So I've gotten like scars and stuff. So I just need to like stop it. But you could see my scars right here, and they are kind of covered. And the shade is actually not too bad. I'm not really sure about this applied with a brush. It looks like it sits on top of the skin almost. It doesn't look very flattering. But I will try it with a sponge now. So I guess I'm just kind of just dipping in. Okay, definitely a sponge. I don't know if it was my brush that I used. I'm gonna go over this actually. The brush I used was a Morphe S94. This is from their vegan line. And I've used my Sigma one, the F Kabuki brush, and that one I just love. But this brush just, it might be the foundation that it applies better with a sponge, just because it's supposed to be a sponge. But I don't know about this. It does have a sort of light coverage, but it still feels like, it doesn't feel like I have foundation on the skin. As you can see, I did have a red spot right here, and it hasn't really covered that, but I do feel like it looks okay. Like the shade is obviously, the shade is off, but I feel like we can fix that with bronzer. But this is like a foundation I would use as a everyday foundation. It feels so light on the skin. It covers not a lot, but it still covers a bit. I wouldn't say that it's a medium coverage, but it feels like this has a little bit more coverage than a light foundation, but it doesn't have the coverage of a medium foundation. So unfortunately, I don't have a new concealer or cream contour, so I'm just going to do that off camera, and I will be right back. So I have a shimmer cream here from Sigma. As you guys know, I am affiliated with Sigma right now, and I got a welcome package. So if you ever want to shop at Sigma, you can use my code, but I do earn some money off it. This is a shimmer cream in the shade Brilliant. It looks like this. I haven't even touched it. I actually didn't know if it was like an eyeshadow or if it was something to have on your body or face, but it says that you can use this on your body and on your face, and you were supposed to like do like this. Oh my god, I don't think that this will work. And then like warm it up. I have to read once again what it said. Warm this highlight cream on the back of your hand, then apply to the face and body for an internal dewy glow. Do I need to scoop it up? So sorry. That sound is our war sign, and a couple of months, a year, I think it is, during the summer, and then 1st September, like the first Monday in September, they try out the sound to see if it works still. So if we ever are in war, we know that this is the sound they're gonna make. So I did warm it up. I think I'm gonna use my finger, and I did apply it, or I did scoop it up, because just picking it up with your finger did not work, so I just took the back of my nail and kind of put up some product. It actually looks nice. It has a bit of like a pink tint to it, as you can see right here. It looks, yeah, it looks nice. I don't know if this would be like my favorite, but it definitely is better than I thought it would be. Maybe this was a little bit pink to have right here. Yeah, it has a pink tint to it, so I don't think it suits here. So I'm not gonna take it on my nose or in my, like right here. I think I'm just gonna skip that. So I have here the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. I know that Andrea Mattiliano loves this, so I'm really excited to try this. It's supposed to make you matte, and I like a dewy finish. So I think I'm just going to apply this right here. I usually set this area now because I realized that when I'm wearing clothes, it can transfer to my clothes, which isn't really that cute, if I'm gonna be frank. Let me try a little bit like right here, where I have set it, or I haven't set it, I mean. I actually think that I like this. It doesn't make me look dry, which is something I hate with powders, because a lot of the times it makes me look very, very dry. But this doesn't do that. It doesn't, it's obviously not gonna be dewy. Okay, so I'm going to try out the new Sigma primer, which I also got sent. This is an eyeshadow primer in the shade Sorbet, and I can already say that I don't think I'm gonna like this. It has a tint to it. By the way, I did my brows off camera because I never do my brows on camera, but as you can see, it has like a shift to it. This is it blended out. I think I'm gonna go to the website and see what it says about this. So it says, make your eyeshadow last, amp up the color, and hold pigment with these easy blendable primer crayons. Wear them alone for a subtle color. It says that they won't crease, won't fade, they will increase the eyeshadow's pigmentation. Okay, so I'm just going to apply it on this eye. Like, I guess I get a piece of, like, I don't know, like, I don't want my primer to have a color to it, but it actually is better than I thought. I thought that I would apply this and then wipe it off, but this is definitely a subtle color. It sort of looks like I have a brown eyeshadow all the way up to here, and I don't particularly like it. I don't even think it looks pink. I just think it looks brown on my skin tone. I don't like this one at all, and now I have it under my eyes because I'm so freaking clumsy. Anyway, I'm gonna use the Nevin Cosmetics Daydream palette. This is from a Swedish brand. It looks like this, and yeah, this is from a Swedish brand, and I have gotten some products from them before. I did get sent this in PR. So this contains some warm tones and some cool tones. So I'm just gonna start off with this shade right here, which is called Sandcastle. It doesn't have a lot of kick up, but it does come a lot on the brush. So we're just gonna see here. I think I read that these were supposed to be like, yeah, it says on the back that they are super pigmented, so I guess that we will see. I want to go in with the shade Bitter Kiss, which is this one. This one and then this yellow is like really speaking to me, so I just have to use both of them. As you can see, not much kick up, but it did get a lot of the on the brush. I think I'm gonna do the same thing on my other eye, and then I'm just gonna change brush. As you can see, I did get fallout right here, which I'm not too crazy about. So I'm just gonna take my Sigma E25 brush and dip into the same shade. And apply it. I do think that this built it up very nicely, actually. You know, a while back I talked about brushes, no, not brushes, mirrors, and the fact that some people were like, yeah, this is a great mirror, and I'm like, yeah, it's always good mirrors. I don't know, this is a bit weird. It kind of feels like you're wearing someone else's glasses almost. Not now, but when I'm looking at it in like different angles, it looks like it. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the shade Sandcastle that we used in our crease, just to make the two blend in together and just intensify it a little bit. So I don't know if you can see that, but this is a shimmer shade. So as always, I am going to apply this dry and we will see how it performs. Wow, I actually thought that this would be really bad actually. This reminds me of the shade in the Nevin Cosmetics Lemonade palette actually. Okay, they're not the same. I did swatch them. So this is the Lemonade palette and then this is from Nevin Cosmetics. As you can see, they are not the same. Like, it didn't apply bad, but the shimmers isn't as foiled as, you know, that I want them to be. So I am going to use a setting spray. Oh, now we're talking. Hello, lover. That was way better, way better. As you can see, like, we have these awful lines that I usually tend to get. So I'm just taking a little bit of the shade Bitter Kiss again on the same Sigma E25 brush and going over this just so it makes it a little bit more seamless as usual. This is kind of just to blend everything together. I have the yellow shade right here and then I have the purple shade right here. Perfect. So I do want to take the shade Coffee Stain. I just want to change the tone of this a little bit and also deepening it up a little bit. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, okay, it definitely changes the tone of the purple, but it doesn't feel like it deepens that much. So lower lash line, I am going to take the shade Coffee Stain. I want to see how it performs on its own actually, because I'm not really sure about this shade. So I'm just going to take this under my eyes. Ooh, I like that. It almost is like a shade that I get when I haven't really removed my makeup that good, like under my eyes. It looks really cute actually. So I'm gonna take the shade Sandcastle that we used as our transition shade as well, and I'm just going to drag this down. I'm gonna shade it out. You know what, I think I'm gonna take a mix of Angel Kiss and then Success. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. I'm not gonna spray my brush, and I'm just gonna go over this because I want something a little bit more natural. I'm only gonna take Angel Kiss. Let's see if we can kind of soften this down a bit. Do you see the difference? It's still very smoky and nice looking, but it isn't as yellow. So I just applied some lashes and mascara, and these are the Blush Tribe in the style Daisy. I am going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil. I guess that this is in the shade 0. It's just a black one. And we're just gonna see. Oh. I have so many black eye pens, so... But this, it's really fun to try this because I've heard so many people loving it, and yeah, it coated my waterline beautifully. So I'll be honest with you, I don't have a new bronzer, but I have never tried this one. And you're like, you talk about it all the time. Yes, I do, but I haven't tried this shade. So this is my other one. This is this shade Natural, and as you can see, I've hit pan on it. That's how much I've used it. I tried to not include it in so many videos, but I'm gonna try this shade now, which is a shade that is a little bit darker, but it's not really. So I'm assuming to love the formula, but we'll see about the shade. Can you hear my neighbors now? The neighbors that live door to door to me. When I see some YouTubers that are kind of big and they talk about their neighbors in a negative way, I'm like, girl, what are you doing? What if they watch you? That is just really embarrassing. Nessa, love you, Nessa. She is a wonderful friend here on YouTube, a subscriber, and she sent me this one. This is a blush from Lorac, and this is in the shade Ultraviolet. It says that it's a buildable blush, and I have nothing like this in my collection. First of all, I thought that this was an eyeshadow, but then I was like, oh, it's a blush. I don't like, okay, the shade is definitely a little bit off. Like it's unique, but I would say, like, if someone would ask me now, which is your most unique blush, I would say this one. Honestly, like, hands down, it's this one. So I am so excited to try this. You know, I'm not a beauty guru, so I get some PR actually, which I'm really happy about. Ooh, look at that. Which I'm so thankful for and happy about, but I don't get a lot. So sometimes I do want to do like full face first impressions, but I don't have enough product, so I kind of have to save up for a while. Okay. Ooh, I'm scared. By the way, this might not go very well with this look. Okay, so F it. We're gonna try it anyway. I'm just gonna try and stipple it on. It's definitely not pigmented, which I like. When they are these kind of shades, I do prefer them to be like that, but it actually just gives it like a beautiful... It doesn't look purple, like it looks very... sort of like a pinkish purple. I actually love this. I was scared. I actually had another blush because I thought that I would not like this that much. Maybe it's because I used that shimmer from Sigma that it comes off a little bit more like pinkish purple. I'm not gonna lie, I do understand that this might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I like it. So Nessa also sent me a illuminating highlight, also from Lorac, and this is in the shade Moonlight, and she said that she uses this on like her high points, so not necessarily like in highlight, because I'm just gonna swatch this. Yeah, because I remember I talked to her and I was like, it's not very like illuminating. It is a little bit more of like a strobing effect. So I'm just gonna try this and see how it... Ooh, okay. It does contain some kick up, so maybe go in with a light hand. I'm just gonna try it right here. Ooh. You know, I put highlight here, but sometimes I do think that it can be a little bit too much, but this one just gives it like a healthy sheen instead of you taking like your BAM highlight. I'm gonna take this actually here as well and see how it performs. You know what? I actually... Wow. I actually do think that this is pretty. Maybe not for an bam glow in your face, but let me take a little bit right here. As you can see, it definitely gives it like a strobing effect. This is something that you can go in and kind of, yeah, as she said, like go in on your high points and then go in with an additional highlight right here. Wow, oh my god, I'm blown away by two products that I thought I wouldn't like. I'm gonna take this one. This is also a product that Nessa sent me. Nessa is the best. This is the Wet n Wild Zodiac Loose Highlight in the shade Written in the Stars. I'm gonna apply this just right here. Damn. Subtle? No. Oh. Wow. So since Nessa has sponsored this video, I'm just gonna continue. This is two lipsticks from Fenty. Fenty! I've had this package for a while now and I haven't even swatched these. So this is in the shade Griselda and then this is in the shade Spanked. And I do want to use the shade Spanked. Let's see, this has a matte finish, it says. Ooh, I'm kind of nervous. Ooh. I love this shade. Ooh, and it's creamy, but it's matte. Okay guys, this is the finished look and I just took my Pixie Glow Mist as usual and just sprayed it around my face. It was really fun to just sit down, do my makeup and kind of talk a little bit. I'm just gonna have a little quick rundown of everything, I think. So let's start off with the foundation. Obviously I can't really say anything about the wear time and stuff like that, but I do feel like it looks good, but it kind of just rubbed off my nose and it has laid, like it's laying in my nose lines, as you can see right here. But to be fair, foundation always does that. So as of right now, I do like it. I think that it's a good everyday foundation for me. Let's talk about the Nevin Cosmetics Daydream palette. I am a little bit unsure about the shimmers, to be honest. I have only tried, okay, I did try 3 shimmers, but like the look is great and everything, it's nothing like that, but I am a little bit unsure about the shimmers. They feel a little bit like crumbly and it feels like maybe they won't hold the entire day. They look beautiful like once you get it on your skin and everything, but we'll kind of see. I do have to test it out for today and other days and see how it is. I will keep you posted. The mattes, however, I do like. I feel like the mattes are kind of the star of the show in this palette. I only used Sandcastle, Coffee Stain, and Bitter Kiss. This Coffee Stain shade is stunning, and also Bitter Kiss. Do you need this palette? Probably not. I mean, I feel like this is Nevin Cosmetics' first eyeshadow palette. I love the fact that they aren't like coming up with new products all the time, but it's not a revolutionary color scheme. But the price was nice. The SS powder, can't really say that much about it, but it feels nice, and yeah, it feels nice. It doesn't feel like it's very drying, if that makes any sense. I do like this Wet n Wild highlight, but I feel like it's a little bit more like shimmery versus the other one that just makes you look very wet. I did apply it in my inner corner and that is stunning. Stunning, okay. Let's talk about the Sigma Shimmer Cream. It's not my favorite formula, but I do love the fact that it's easy to pick up. Like, it was so easy just to scrape up a little bit. It sounds so bad saying that, like scrape up, but it is. And then just apply so easily with your finger. Keep in mind that I hadn't powdered right over here, so I don't really know how it would look on top of a powder. The Sigma eyeshadow primer, I would say no to. This is not the, like, no. Even though I am covering the eyeshadow primer up with a foundation, or with eyeshadow I mean, it still looks very like unflattering right up here. So it's not my favorite. Like, maybe if it was in a clear I could think about it, but the shade that I have, Sorbet, is no. The Urban Decay pen went on so super easy and everything. It really is like, it glides on. Can I say anything about the wear time? No, I cannot. The same thing with this. Oh, I took the wrong lipstick. Wait. This lipstick, oh my god, really nice. It feels really nice on the lips. It is matte, which I love. Where's the mirror? Yeah, it's matte. I love the shade of it. I think it's beautiful. Y'all know I love the bronzer, but I do prefer my other shade. This is a little bit more red, but I would definitely use this. It's just that, you know, when I have both of them, why not use the one that I love most? And now the star of the show are actually these two products. I don't know, like, honestly, like, looking at it, I'm like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Why do you love this? But on the skin, I love it. It looks so beautiful. And then this one, oh my god, it's so pretty to put on, like, right here, because usually I take the Balm Mirror Luminizer or Jouer Citrine right here, and it can be a little bit too much. So this one, it's more subtle, is way better. So these are definitely my, like, two favorites of today, and I was actually, like, bringing in backups because I thought that these would not perform that well. So I'm super excited about that. Like, who would have known? I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please give me a like if you did, thumbs the video down if you didn't like it, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!